Back to the show. Joined right now by Isla Inc. President Len Storr. Now, Isla Inc. is a wonderful organization right here on Guam that does a truly amazing thing. They actually purchase backpacks and school supplies for the island's children, should they qualify. Now, Len is here joining me right now. Len, Hafaday, and thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, certainly that was just a snapshot of the very fine work that your organization does. So give me the full-blown mission statement and everything. Like, what does Isla Inc. provide for the community?
Well, what we do is we try to provide school supplies for children who are in need, for families that are on the food stamp program. Our primary target is children who are in the local public elementary schools who are on the free lunch or reduced price lunch program. That way the government identifies those who qualify, and we just come along and fill the gap, fill the need. Mm-hmm.
How big is your target audience? Because I would assume that would be quite substantial.
Well, yeah, the statistics would tell us that on Guam, the target is 10,000 kids. Mm-hmm. That's just impossible for us. We're a tiny little organization. We're not glamorous like the Red Cross or anybody else. In fact, Isla Inc. is 4 old guys. Mm-hmm. You know, we're all beyond retirement age. I'm the youngest, and I'm 63. So imagine how old the oldest is, right? And we raise funds all year long through sponsorship through companies, private donations of pencils, pens, you know, new stuff. And then every year, the first week of school, we distribute. And this year, our target is 3,000 backpacks filled with stuff going into 6 elementary schools in Dededo.
Now, in terms of the calculus, how has that changed over the years? And, you know, some people would say education is starting to get better than it was in years past. Other people, you know, naysayers might be, you know, they said it's on a continuing downward spiral and everything like that. Have you seen your workload increase year to year?
This is our 3rd year. Mm-hmm. The first year we did about 1,100 backpacks up in Jigo with Mayor Bob Lozama. Mm-hmm. And then we did another 300 backpacks towards the end of the year because Delta Airlines came along and gave us a nice check and said, we like what you're doing, continue it. And the second year we did about almost 1,500 units down south, 7 schools from Jonyo on down. So we haven't really seen a workload increase or decrease. We're still working within the same 10,000 children that need. And I'm sure that you know, times are changing, and as it gets a little bit tougher here, I'm sure those numbers will increase. Mm.
Now, describe for me, if you can, and I'm sure you can do so in exhaustive detail, which would be great. What elements of a child's toolkit are they presented with once they open up their backpack, and, you know, like what do you actually empower them with?
We try to do everything they need to go to school. You know, we tell the parents the first day of school, don't buy anything, wait till you get this backpack and then see what it looks like, and then you may augment. But it has a backpack that is generic. You can't tell it from any other backpack, so nobody gets bullied or picked on. Mm-hmm. Comes with 4 composition books. That's probably not enough, but it's probably within our budget. We try to put 10 pencils in there, an eraser, ruler, a box of crayons, bottle of glue, pencil pouch, whatever they need for a basic start. The only thing they need to come along with is, like, say, most schools ask for like a ream of copy paper. Mm-hmm. That's heavy. I wouldn't even want to begin to think about 3,000 reams of copy paper and even the logistics of it. But
yeah, we go through about 10 or 15 here and every day, and that's quite the lifting load.
Yeah, half a case. So imagine multiply that times 3,000.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's like. I can't do the math. It's too big.
Now, of course, the materials that you're supplying these children with, and, you know, probably for that you should be a candidate to be a modern-day saint.
No, that's right.
Are you looking at, you know, possibly expanding and maybe going towards a high school level? Because it would seem, you know, by virtue of the materials that you're giving kids, these are like elementary and possibly even a middle school level with the crayons and everything like that. Are you targeting like older kids?
Right now our target is K through 5.
Okay.
And we're sticking with the elementary schools until we get the whole island done. When we finish Dededo this year, we'll be lacking about 4,000 in the center of the island, and then we can say we have at least done, over a 4-year period, we've done once through the cycle. As funds come in, as we get grants, as we get support from business people, we can expand that. We're only limited really by the finances.
Okay, well, we got one quick question, then we got to go to commercial break, and it's a 2-parter. What do you need to help complete your vision, and how can people contact you?
What we need, I mean, to do 3,000 backpacks, it costs us right at $20 a piece. So that's a $60,000 hit. Right now, I'm 2 months from the beginning of school. I've raised about 20,000 of it. So I'm short about 40,000. So I need companies that have sponsorship money, marketing money, companies that have logo type items, but I need a lot of it. I mean, I need 3,000 pens. I don't care if it says, you know, KUM on it, or I don't care if it says Marriott on it. I just need pens, because the children don't care. They just want something. The other day somebody said, we've got your pencils covered. 30,000 pencils from one company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got a phone number or a website where people
Sure. Website is www.islandsuccess.org. All one word. I know it's lengthy. The easiest way is my cell, 929-0768.
All right. Well, Len, it's an amazing project that you've undertaken and everything like that, and we look to get forward and helping you as much as we can as well.
Thank you.
So thank you for what you do for the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned out there in TV land, because we will be back right after this.